What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Genius Life. Today we're going to be discussing whether we're having kids or not. Now that's a very interesting topic because I know you guys want to see little Jets and little Trudys running around here on YouTube like crazy.
We've always said that we would never have kids. Like when we first got together, we were never really interested in kids. We always discussed that, kids are cute, they're fun. We've got nieces and nephews, or at least he does. I don't.
Yeah.
But it was just always a thing, like they're around, like why do we need them for our own? Plus, like I've always been super career driven and he's super business driven. And it's like, do we have time?
One of the reasons why I think that it's good to have kids is the simple fact that, your legacy carries on, your family's happy, your mother and your father is a grandfather and a grandmother.
But is it about everybody else, right? Like, I think that's an interesting thing to bring up because a lot of times we think about, when we're getting into the age to have kids, we think about the grandparents wanting to have their kids around a certain age to be able to spoil them and all that stuff.
Yeah. My mother said that, listen, Jet, I'm not dying on this planet before you have kids.
She did?
She said that.
I could see why she wants to see you have kids because it's like, maybe she wants to know if they're going to come out just as bad as you are. Jet was a handful growing up. His mom went through it. Still goes through it. But obviously, they don't live together. So yeah, I feel like parents definitely are one of the driving forces. Like they definitely want you to have kids when you get to a certain age. But it depends, right? There's pros and cons. Having kids obviously is another expense. You have to think about college, start saving early. You also have to think about the world that we live in today. Things are different in schools nowadays. The whole bullying situation or the way kids are influenced by music now, I feel like it's a little bit more heightened. And I don't know, just the environment is different. I think if I were to have kids, I would want to do like one of those really structured homeschooling where like maybe a bunch of moms in the neighborhood that are educated can do homeschooling with the kids and feed them plant-based meals and show them how to farm and just really give them life skills. I really feel like we're not prepared for life when we get out of college or even high school.
I think one con of having kids right now for me would be the simple fact that I spend so much time just focusing on business that if I were to have a child, that I wouldn't have as much time as I put in my business. It probably wouldn't flourish as fast as I would like it to because I'm sharing that time. I'm a hungry person when it comes to like work ethic and
not to come off greedy, right?
No, not to really come off greedy. And I don't want to come off selfish either.
I feel like a lot of parents out there right now are saying, girl, boy, you don't know until you actually have kids because it's the biggest blessing. Like, when you actually have kids, it's like, oh my God, this little life, it's mine. What do I do with it?
You raise it.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of parents right now would be thinking, you just don't know until you're in that situation and you realize that you can figure it out. I think that is one of the things that I guess like myths of people that don't have kids is that they don't realize that you just kind of like work around it. Like, the kid's sleeping, you do your work. When the kid's up, you do your work, but maybe you put them in front of the TV. I really wouldn't want to do that, but
I don't want a TV.
I don't want to have a TV kid. I don't want an iPad kid.
No. I'm not doing that TV. We don't watch TV now.
We don't.
So
we try to be sensory deprived. It's hard, but
of course we would figure it out. Like, you're never in a situation that you can't handle. So
right.
If we were to be in that situation, I'm pretty sure we'd do good. But at the same time, it's like, oh, that's not what I want right now.
Right. I wouldn't say I never wanted kids. Okay, I could never see myself having kids just because I've been a nanny and a babysitter for like the majority of my teenage years, growing into, my adulthood years, and I see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like, kids are a blessing. Like, I get that part, but they're also like a pain in the rump.
Yo, especially my kids, it'll be a problem for you because they're bad and I'm bad. So
I would just leave them with you. like you have to have the patience. Like I'm very patient. I'm also very persistent, and I like things a certain way. So if the kid is like this one, then either I'm just gonna have to, raise my hands and say, let God do whatever he needs to do with this one, because I can't work it. I can't control it. Or I would have to really, really dig deep inside to figure out how do I get through to this child.
And if the child does end up like me, like that would be the twin that I've never had.
Yeah.
I don't know. We would have a strong bond because my little sister, she's just like me, and every time we get together, yeah, we act bad, but I also influence her in a good way. It's weird.
Yeah, you do. You definitely have that big brother thing that comes out, and you're definitely like...
I have like a big brother and father figure mentality with my little sister.
Right.
And she tends to listen to me a lot. My opinion to her matters a whole lot. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like for me, if my child were to be like that, that would be amazing.
Shout out to Danielle. If we were to have kids, the pros would be obviously another person to care for and to love and to show the good that's in the world. Although there's so much bad, we could definitely share the good that we know still exists and just raise them to be a good person, and obviously vegan and all that good stuff. The cons would be definitely would slow down the grind a little bit. It would definitely just change the dynamics of our relationship. But I think at this point where we're at, even if it were to happen, I think we are mature enough in our relationship that it wouldn't make or break things.
No,
but
it would just make us stronger.
It would make us stronger. So I think it's pretty interesting to kind of go down it like that, pros and cons. Like, should we have kids? Should we not have kids? At the end of the day, guys, right now we're not looking at having any kids. Are you?
No.
So that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else to add?
Nope. Listen, I feel for you guys that have kids out there and grinding.
Yes.
Look, I feel for y'all, but that's your journey right now. You guys are probably doing a good job.
Probably.
I don't know your life. I don't know what you guys are going through.
Right.
But you guys are still alive, so something's good.
You sound like such an anti-kid person.
I'm not, but it's just like, yo, for real. Like, one person that I definitely would like to shout out that is like super mom for real that I know of. There's probably a lot of other creators, but one of our supporters, the De La Vos, oh my God. Like, I see her grind consistently. Mm-hmm. And how many kids does she have?
Just one. You would think she has 3, right?
To me, that sticks out a lot, and that tells me, yo, you know what? If she can do it with her family, I mean, God willing, we could do it too. So
right.
It's not an issue.
So shout out to all the parents out there. You guys are doing a great job. Keep doing you. Make sure if you like this video, leave a big thumbs up for us and leave a comment down below and let us know if you're a parent and what it's like for you. All right, guys, we'll see you in our next one. Bye.
Deuces.